Hello, my name is Dr. Sanjay Kandat, and I want to talk to you a little bit about Purushottam sir. Uh, a little background on me: I am a pediatrician, settled in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I've been in practice for about the past 25 years. So my association with Purushottam sir goes back a long, long way. He was my mathematics teacher in the 12th standard. Uh, I was a student at SIES College in Sion and in Sion, yes, at that time. And I think I was probably a little rebellious or a little confused at that time. I never used to attend any college, and even if you attended in those days, you really wouldn't get much out of it. I was not sure as whether to go down the medicine pathway or the engineering pathway, so I took biology and mathematics both. And Purushottam sir was my math tutor during my 12th standard, and he was the best thing that could have happened. You know, he was one of the coolest tutors to have in those days. He used to ride this big Enfield 350cc bullet motorcycle, and he was just the coolest teacher one could have. But that aside, he was a wonderful teacher. He made mathematics fun, interesting, and most of all, he taught it via concepts. It was a conceptual method of teaching where one actually understood the subject. It was not a matter of just memorization of so many variations of a certain problem, and if something was outside the box, you would not be able to handle it. He taught me the concepts and created a love in me for mathematics. I was fortunate enough to do well in both science and mathematics, and I chose to go down the medicine pathway, and I did my MBBS and then an MD in pediatrics, and then subsequently trained at Children's Hospital of Michigan in pediatrics, and then further on trained in pediatric emergency medicine. And all through this journey, his inspiration and mentorship stood by me. The principles he taught me, how to approach a subject, and how to learn the concepts and develop a deep understanding. So I hold him in great regard. He has been one of my mentors, and a person whom I feel has been responsible for the trajectory of my life. He's also a great family friend, and every time I go to India, he makes it a point to stop by and we meet, and just a little aside, he's also a great palmist. But all that apart, he is a wonderful teacher, and he has shaped so many careers, people who have become famous doctors, engineers, people in Silicon Valley. So I hold him in the greatest regard. I think you cannot go wrong, and if you choose him as your teacher, I assure you, you're going to get the best education in the mathematics possible. Thank you.